quickly who I think we have here and then tell me who's not on my list. I have Julie Richmond, Rob Parrington, Ashley Long, Nicole Farmer, Ulu Forlaren, Lizzie Phillip, Travis
Yes.
Ewall, Jack Farr, Jason Morris, Jacob Tewil, Mike Sweeten, Al Fusco, Gary Spears, Charlie Cons, and Harriet from New York State DOT. Did I miss anybody?
Jay Sheffield from the Port Authority of New Jersey.
And Dan Coots, New York State DOT.
Coots. Okay, great.
Harry,
thank
did you mention my name in the beginning? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, we got you, Eric. Okay. So our first point of business is a call to order, and you actually believe we have a quorum?
Yes, we
Okay, and we'll start with an opportunity for public comment. Does anyone have anything they'd like to share with us at this time? Okay, hearing nothing, we'll move on to number 3, which is the to accept the meeting summary from November 10th, 2020. Does everybody have a copy of that?
Yes.
Okay, any comments on that transcript? Okay,
Motion
then
to
I'll ask-
approve.
Pardon me?
Motion to approve.
Okay, yes, motion.
Second, Mike Sweeten.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. All right, next is the draft Orange County Transportation Council Resolution 2021-01, the Unified Planning Work Program. And I would ask Ashley to give us a briefing on that.
So this is the Unified Planning Work Program, which most of you should know that this is the annual work program for the MPO. So we receive allocations from FHWA and FTA annually for planning practices or planning work. And so we take those funds and we break it down into the tasks that we are prioritizing and going to be working on for the next state fiscal year, which starts on April 1. So just some of the highlights of this UPWP, the program, excuse me, the program is approximately budgeted for $3 million this year. And in terms of funding, we received a little less than last year, about $4,000. So this is basically flat funding. We have prioritized several larger studies for the next upcoming year, including the Route 17 study, and we have the West Central study, which is still ongoing. Does anyone have any questions about the UPWP?
I do. The County Planning Department has been receiving some dollars from the feds during this whole COVID business for bus transportation. And is any of that referenced in this work product?
That's separate as a county transportation or transit dollars, and Rob could speak more to that. This is specifically for planning funding that we received through the MPO.
Okay, then is there any comments? Okay, then I'll ask for a motion to approve it.
So moved, Mike Sweeten.
Second,
John Revella, second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, it's passed. And I note that the city manager, Joe Donato, has joined us.
Yes, thank you. Apologize for being a few minutes late.
No problem. We're just getting started.
Great.
The next item on our agenda is draft OCTC Resolution 2102. The amendment, I will ask Ashley to give us a briefing on that.
Okay, so there's several projects in this TIP amendment, which we've gone through in the planning committee, but we can run through them briefly just as a refresher for everyone. So the first project is a new project. It's coming in as a DOT project in the town of Warwick, and the description is for operational and safety improvements at the intersection of State Route 94 and County Route 1A. This was a discussion at the planning committee meeting, and the committee agreed to allocate funding in 2024 from the CMAQ and STP large urban pins that we have on the tip. The next project is another DOT project, which is a new project that has an offset coming from another NISDOT pin. And so this is for subsurface and pavement repair in the town of Newburgh to address a recurring depression. And that looks like it's occurring in 2024 as well.
Is that 9W?
On 9W, yes.
Okay.
And then-
Go ahead.
And the next one is to delete a project, an earmarked project in the city of Newburgh at the sponsor's request. The city of Newburgh requested to reallocate these earmarked funds to 2 of their bridge projects instead, and they were approved for that. And the next one is a Metro North pin for the Newburgh Beacon Ferry. MTA has asked to add MTA and 5307 funds to this pin. And so the amount of funding they're adding in 2021 just exceeded the 25% additional funding threshold. So that had to be an amendment. And then the last 2 pins are showing the CMAC and the STP large urban blocks. They're showing the reduction in funding from 2024 that was agreed upon for the Warwick project, which was the first pin we reviewed. So does anyone have any questions about those or any comments?
Yeah, I do. The one on the city of Newburgh, that Liberty Street rehab, it's about 2 blocks from where I live. Those monies are now being put aside and attributed to a bridge project?
The East End Roads
Yes.
funding? Yes, so the city asked to repurpose those funds to 2 of their bridge projects in the city.
Okay, if they were to go back at some future date and want to complete the Liberty Street project, how would that happen?
It would be a new project. We'd have to identify funding and there'd be a discussion.
Right, okay. All right, anybody else have any questions on any of these? Okay, hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve this resolution.
So move.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Okay. Our next item of business is resolution 2021-03 to adopt the transportation air quality conformity determination for the Orange County portion of the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut PM 2-5 maintenance area and the 1997 Poughkeepsie, New York ozone non-attainment area. And I'll let Ashley translate that.
That's quite the mouthful, but as everyone should know, we're part of the PM 2.5 maintenance area that we share with NIMTIC for air quality conformity. And so as such, NIMTIC is amending their TIP. And so that triggers a round of conformity determinations for everyone. But in this case, the Interagency Consultation Group, or the ICG, has allowed us to, they concurred that we can use a previous emissions analysis that we've done, since that basically says that we're not adding any non-exempt or other projects to our TIP or our LRTP that would adversely impact air quality. So we are just adopting this since NIMTIC is amending their TIP. Does anyone have any questions on the air quality determination?
It's going to be a nice, quick meeting. Okay, if there's no further discussion on that resolution, I would ask for a motion to accept it.
So moved.
Second?
Second, Mike Sweeten.
Okay, thank you, Michael. All those in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. All right, next on our agenda is new business. Does anyone have any new business they'd like to bring before the council today? I see one hand up. Do you see it, Ashley?
I don't, but I would encourage that person to unmute and.
Okay, well then, while waiting for that person, I know the city manager might want to clarify a little bit on the Liberty Street project.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Harry. So we're going to be using CHIPS funds for that project. And doing so will allow for the work to be a little bit cheaper and no match. And repurposing this earmark, as I'm sure everyone on the call is well aware, has been quite a ordeal and headache for the city from time to time, but we're thankful to be able to move forward in this direction. Lake Drive Bridge is 99.9% completed. Would have been by now, but there was delays with getting the infrastructure and the crane in place due to the snow last month. We're expecting the delivery of the roadway sections there by March 15th or so. And then Walsh Drive is in the final design stages, and we are confident we'll be able to move forward very soon on that front too. So just to be clear, Liberty Street, the East End project is certainly moving forward just through CHIPS with no match, and in doing so is cheaper for the city here.
Just because I come from a family of historians, I got to ask the question, are you going to re-brick or are you going to pave?
I am, we are trying to figure that out. I think there will be some level of a healthy compromise between the two.
Right. It's always been an issue.
Yeah. By all means.
It's all about money, right? So,
Indeed.
okay, any other new business, anyone? If not, I'd like to go to staff reports, and maybe we can begin with Ashley or the Department of Planning.
Sure, Harry. Just so everyone's a little housekeeping, the next planning committee meeting will be held on April 13th at 10 a.m. We'll send out a calendar invite for everyone. And then we just a little heads up, we're going to be talking about the travel model. We've kind of mentioned previously that we've been working to update that, and we've been working with Cambridge Systematics. It's a pretty extensive update. So we've actually changed platforms from Zoom to Transcad. We've updated the traffic analysis zones. We've updated the base year. And so we'd like to give the planning committee an update on that, those efforts, and we'll have a little presentation for everyone. And then we'll also be talking about some updates to the operating procedures and the public participation plan in the future as well. Just a little heads up for everybody.
Great. And Rob, I know you're on the call. Anything to add about transportation?
Yeah, I'll talk. I wanted to talk about the CARES funding, which you mentioned earlier, the FTA CARES funding. For the county itself, we've been collecting our salary information to do a reimbursement for the transit staff, and for the bus operators on the call. We're just awaiting the last state operating assistance payment cleanup, it's called. And once we have that information, we'll be able to pump out the CARES funding to the bus operators also for 2020. The CARES funding's been extended through January of next year. So as long as we have it available, we don't run through it all. We'll be able to cover 100% operating expenses for both 2020 and hopefully all of 2021 for all the bus operators out there.
Great. Might also add at this time too, the county executive is very interested in looking at our bus routing and how we can better design that so we can accommodate people from the inner cities to get to jobs that are out in the towns.
Right. So I'll mention that too, that we're in 2019, we started the Major Employer Transit Service Plan project. And COVID had a bit of an effect on it last spring, but we're into the recommendation stages now. We've been working with the consultants to get that put together. So at the end of spring, probably, I think late spring, early summer at the latest, we'll have what's called the METS plan, the Major Employer Transit Service Plan, for us to review and consider recommendations for that very purpose to get folks to work.
It's good because we're faced with a dilemma right now, from what I'm told by our employment training people, is that there are plenty of jobs out there, but yet people can't get to them. So therefore they're on unemployment instead. There's a prolonging of the unemployment benefit because of the COVID. So there's sort of like a malaise, if you will, about employment. So if we can solve the transportation piece, that'll help the county generally.
Yep.
Okay. Eric Denager, Public Works, anything to report? Or Travis?
Yeah, I'm okay. Travis, you got anything?
Yeah, I can update on a couple of our projects, Harry, thanks. Otisville Viaduct, we received authorization to proceed to right-of-way acquisition. We expect that we'll be letting that project in the later part of 2021, so we're still on track there. The pedestrian safety improvements project, we're finishing up final design plans, and we're expecting to request authorization to proceed to construction, hopefully later this month. And Heritage Trail Segment 2, we're looking to resume construction on the portion from Palmer Avenue to East Main Street. later this spring as well. And segment 3 is currently in design.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, let's move on to our other partners in crime here. New York State DOT, Harriet or Nicole, do you have anything to add today? Going once?
No, I have nothing.
Okay, thank you. The MTA is Ulu Folarin. You're on. Anything to share with us today?
Yeah, there's nothing at this point to report. Thank you.
Okay. And New York State Thruway Authority, Lizzie,
We don't have anything. Nothing new.
nothing new?
No.
Okay. And then Port Authority, Jay Sheffield,
Nothing at this time, thank you.
anything new going on at Stewart Airport?
No, not really.
That's too bad. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And anybody else? I'm open up now. Is there anyone else who would like to share some thoughts with the council?
Hey, Harry, this is Mike Sweeten. I just want to thank the council for supporting that TIP amendment. That's a project that was initiated in 2004, ended up going to DOT and then got caught up in the whole financial crisis. So appreciate that the council supports that, especially with Legoland opening. It is an entrance way to Orange County from southern Jersey. So appreciate it.
No problem, no problem. Really, the whole council's been working together wonderfully, whether it's, and that includes Jacob. And I think that it's a good group of people, and we're looking at the entire projects in Orange County, not just individual ones, and that way we'll get a lot of good things done. Okay, this brings us to the end of our agenda. Is there any other comment by any member on the call today? Okay, if not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second,
I'll second it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks.